like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello and welcome. How's everybody doing today? It is 2:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, April 4th, 2021. I'm the Angry Angel, and this is Ask an Angel, a show where I answer all kinds of questions, pretty much just relationship questions, which seems to be all I get these days, and seem to have a knack for it. I've always had a knack for it since I was a kid. Random strangers coming up to me asking damn near anything of a kid. But the weirdest thing is I always somehow was able to give them some kind of insight. Hey, how's it going? Drivey Bob. But disclaimer, I'm not a professional. I'm not a shrink, psychiatrist, counselor, or any of those fun things. I'm just a regular Joe on Twitch answering questions. So what that means is I'm not your mommy, I'm not your daddy. So what you do with the information that I give you is totally up to you. I hold no responsibility to it. So if you do something based on what I say, I've only got limited. This little box right here, that's all I've got to work with the questions. So the details that you give me, also summarized, is what I've got to go on. So I don't want anybody come back going, oh my God, that didn't work at all. But I got about 12 different questions, like I do every week. My schedule is going to be changing soon because of my new job. This will be pretty much the time I start. This will stay the same with the gaming and all that. That's going to change about a bit. But this will stay the same. Next month, there's also another change going to happen. I'm going to be revamping all the graphics and stuff like that. Trying to make it a bit more smooth. I want to eventually have the question box be bigger. This bit down here, all my links, they're going to be a bit smaller, because what I want to do is be able to have guests come on, and so there'll be me and another guest and a question, and maybe we'll answer the questions together. Maybe I'll be interviewing, stuff like that. That's in the future. I'm trying to get that set up for May. Yeah, because that's my anniversary. The anniversary of me streaming is on May 9th. Like this. I've got to check the date again, but it's in May. I'm going to have a big 12-hour stream, which will be exciting. And might hopefully by then celebrate the fact that I'm almost at 200. By then I'm hoping, knock on wood, 200 followers. That would be really, really nice. I've been doing this for a year and only got 200 followers. You know what? It's been fun. It's been an adventure. Do I want to eventually do this full time? Yes, I do. But I'm taking it slow. It's driving me a little crazy sometimes, but I'm taking it slow. And it's been fun meeting everybody, meeting Drivey Bob. So I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm just going to go with it. But yeah, let's get to the questions instead of me just rambling about all kinds of things. This also, actually, I'll also mention this will also be going to YouTube. So all the YouTube viewers, hello and welcome. If you want to actually watch this live to you guys, just come over to Twitch, twitch.tv/the_angry angel, where you'll get to see me do this live at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Sunday. What else? What else is we click on the button and get to the questions? All right, here we go. Question number 1 is from David. Is it possible to miss a person you don't even know? It's tricky. I'm going to say typically no, because you don't know them. But something I read a long time ago, talking about love and what is love and what is infatuation and what is, I went over the whole thing. You're not actually missing the person per se. What you're missing is the things that happened when that person was there. Same as love. You don't actually. They say that you're not actually in love with the person you love, with how you feel when that person is around, or because of that person. And so to miss somebody you don't even know, you don't know the person. But can you miss the energy? Can you miss the closeness? Yeah, I think so. You don't need to know absolutely everything about the person, what they like and stuff like that. It's an important thing for a good relationship to be together and all that, I believe. But to miss the person, you can miss aspects of them, I would say. Miss the smell, miss the... If you find yourself that you're thinking about this person, then yes, I would say that yes, you can miss them. I don't know if this helps at all. But yeah, it's not really much of a question. I would say yes. Yeah. All right, question number 2. All right, close that one off. Question number 2 from Alan. Is a 26-year-old too young for a 38-year-old? Asking for a friend. I love when people add that. It's like, come on, we know who you're asking for. I'm going to say no. That's not much of a difference. That's not even a difference. Not really. 12 years? No, that's not much of a difference. I mean, age is really just a number. In my opinion, age is just a number. Everybody can have their own opinion. My thought is age is just a number. As long as they're legal, as long as everybody's happy and safe and enjoying, there's no problem. The problem where it can happen is when you start to add in what is the end game, so to speak. 12 years is not really an issue for the end game. Like, she's young. I mean, she could have children. Like, if you're thinking about like marriage and kids and all that kind of stuff and family, I'm assuming Alan. So yeah, I'm assuming you're the guy. You're a guy, and so yeah, you can have kids way up. I've known 7-year-old men who got a woman pregnant. We're kind of lucky in that sense. A woman gets close to like their 40s, 50s. I knew a woman in her 55. She had three kids. It's hard. It's not impossible. It's harder. So you got time. So yeah, I don't think that's an issue. If it was a bigger age, like 50, you've also got to think on this as well. And this shouldn't bother you at all. This shouldn't bother anybody in a relationship. But it's also what people are going to think. Now, at that age, nobody's going to. Dude, you probably don't even look that old. If, let's say she was 20 and you were 32, it might be, it's not, the number itself is not the issue. It's also how you are around each other, how you interact. My opinion on 20-year-olds, and most people won't even see this, start noticing, like, I'm a person who observes people. I've always been that way. I literally used to love to go into a mall. It sounds creepy, but it's not meant to be creepy. I used to go into a mall, not just to shop, but to observe how people interact with each other. I would sit there and have popcorn, whatever, just watching how people are. And it was a beautiful thing. I used to love doing it, right? And from the observations that I saw, people in the age around about 18, 20, 25 is the age what I call of I know everything. Please, if you're that young, don't take offense at this. There's you know a lot. You have learned school. What it is, it's school's fault. It's school's fault. I don't blame the children or the young ones. I blame school the way that they end it all. They go, you went through school. Here's a diploma. Bam, you know everything. No, that's what they shouldn't be doing. Is saying no. Your learning isn't done. You've graduated this. Hey, how's it going? You've graduated this right here. You haven't fucking graduated life. But they've just tossed them out. There you go. Now you can go, you can drive a car, you can have sex, you can do all this stuff. You're an adult. Go. Push a bird out of the fucking tree. You can fly. So that mentalness gets in. Oh, I know everything. Fuck, I don't need to listen to anybody else anymore. They've been waiting for that for fucking ever. And so they know everything. And they believe this. And they're going to give everybody their opinion about everything about... That's why you'll get fucking 19-year-olds fucking telling a fucking 40-year-old about this, that, and the other. They're not trying to be disrespectful. They've got this thing in their head that it's kicked in, they know everything. And you're just stupid. It's not meant as an insult. But between about 26 to about 32, something hits them. It's like walking into a goddamn wall. And it's a scary thought for them because something happens and they realize, no, they don't. They changed. It's fucking like, you'll have, like, you're 38, you'll have already experienced, I'm assuming, hoping. And yeah, it's like, boom, I don't know everything. Holy shit, the world's actually really fucking big. And then you calm down, and then about 40, it starts to kind of bottom out, and you kind of get used to it, and you settle. She's at 26. She's probably past that part. shh. Women are a bit of a know-it-all anyway. So you got woman and young. But it's okay, because at 26, she's at that level of just about to hit it. Hit the I don't know quite everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. People need to have that reassurance. Do not tell her you don't know everything, because you're just taking your life in your own hands. So expect arguments. Expect disagreements on opinions. I mean, if you both believe in the same things, fuck, you're set. But the opinion, the confrontation, the challenging will possibly be still there. And that's not because of the age gap, but because of the age she is. I don't think you have anything really to worry about. I don't know you as well enough to really say, do I think you're going to be a good match? But of the number, of the age, no. I don't think that's an issue. I think you've even got a chance for future, for family, if that's something that you're thinking. I think this is a decent match for age-wise, anyway. But all right, now that I've probably pissed off a bunch of viewers, I've gone down to 2, so yeah. Let's go to question number 3. I say women don't know everything. Boom, my views drop. Okay, so from Phil. Hello, Phil. Question number 3 from Phil. I have met this lovely, beautiful lady last year. Congratulations. Last year. I don't know if I should be saying congratulations from a year ago. It says happy anniversary, I guess. In the beginning of the year, everything was fine Everything was fine until I found out this year that she has been chatting with other guy and exchanging pics and so on. Then I confronted her and told her to stop doing that. So the thing is that I don't really trust her now. What should I do to trust her? Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yeah. That's a tricky one. Hey, how's it going? I'm welcome. That's a tricky one. A lot of relationships, when they start, my opinion, at the very beginning is the setting the rules, the guidelines, this is the expectations. It doesn't sound like you did that. Legend. It doesn't sound like you actually have actually done that. Most things everybody expects, you don't do that kind of shit. But with different cultures, different thoughts, different opinions, unless you actually set those ground, like we're in a monogamous relationship, we're in an open relationship, we're in this, we're in that. If you don't set these ground rules, things like that happen. The way it's what I would suggest is to sit down with her and go, you know what, I didn't like what happened. And a little bit of trust has been damaged. It can come back. We can gain it back, but we need to set. You need to do it right now. You need to say, I don't want this to happen again. I want this to be monogamous. Blah blah blah. Because that's what it is. It's like games. It's like a board game. If you start a board game, you know the rules of the game. If halfway through the game somebody goes, fucking does something, hey, how's it going? And changes things. Yeah, there'll be Warzone later. If somebody goes and changes the rules halfway through the game, or like, it's not fair. So that's what's happening with this. Is you didn't set the rules at the beginning. She just changed. She just did something you weren't expecting, and that's why your trust is gone. Don't assume somebody knows exactly what to expect in the relationship. If your trust is damaged, you've got a few options. One, move on. Find somebody else. Say, I'm sorry, this is not going to work. I don't trust you. Or work on mending the trust, but don't do it without stating what the new rules are, what the rules actually are. Make sure she's agreeing with them. Then if she does something, then trust is damaged, I would move on. But yeah, it doesn't sound like she knew that it was monogamous. Right, question number 4. From Sheila. If a man has grown up in a family surrounding mainly by males, so only brothers, no sisters, never close to his mother, and then goes in to have only sons, no daughters, is he less likely to be sensitive towards women, women's feelings, etc.? Is this person less likely to be successful in relationships, and how to fix this if it's the case? Just wondering. It's possible. I wouldn't say for sure, because we know at least one woman that was in his lifetime. I mean, he might not have had sisters, but he had a mother, so I would say it also depends on how the mother raised him. I know a woman who had a lot of sons as well. Most of the sons were very much kind of like rough and tumble, but one of the kids were very, very, very sensitive about all kinds of things. So I don't think it's primarily on what you raised up on. I mean, come to think of it, the kid was actually bullied a bit, so that sensitivity came out there. Hard to say on that one. And can he change to become more sensitive? Sure. But I will bring something up that I say to a lot of people. if you are getting into a relationship with somebody, get in a relationship with the person that you, with them. Don't go into it with the idea of changing. This is one thing, and it drives me crazy, and this is going to come across kind of sexist, but it's a fact. A lot of women, they get in the relationship with the guy, and it's kind of like going into a house, and you see the house, and fuck, this is a really nice house. It's a fixer-upper. Don't look at the guy like a fixer-upper. Don't go with the guy that thinks, you know what, this guy's really cool, he's a nice guy, but I can make him perfect. Fuck. He's either good enough right now, and if he doesn't change, he should be always good. Yes, you want to lift him up. Yes, you want to like help each other grow. Absolutely, but not force. Don't go in the idea that you look ugly as fuck, but you know what? If I put you in some decent clothes, you'll make a really good husband. Fuck that shit. No. If you can look at them and go, at the guy that you're with in a relationship, I could marry him eventually, then yes. But don't go with the idea, eventually, if I fix him. Stop trying to fix him. You wouldn't want him to change you, to change the kind of person you are. A lot of people, he's always trying to change me. He's always trying to change me. Guys and girls do this shit to each other. Stop trying to change each other. Like the person for what they are, and if they do grow, and you help them grow, bonus. If he's not sensitive enough, maybe he's not the right guy for you. Go find that sensitive person that you want. Because maybe there'll be somebody for him that is not as touchy-feely, sensitive. That will be perfect for him. Just a thought. Oh, my question number 5. Just burning through these questions. All right. From Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. So I have a situation, if you want to call it that. I don't want to call it anything. You don't want to know the question. Okay, so for me and my fiance, we are good. I really have no issue with him at all. I like how this is going so far. He have my back. I have his. Okay, so his 2 boys live with us in GA. What the fuck is a GA? And the boy's mom lives in SC with a whole man herself. Oh, I'm really confused by some of the stuff you're saying. Okay, so he has 2 boys with somebody else. I get it. Okay, so my fiance and I do not have a good. My fiance and her do not have a good relationship at all, and they have been with each other haven't been with each other in over 5 years. Well, my issue, Georgia. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure what the hell that was. My issue is every time it comes to him dropping the boys off with her, he either meets. Why is that an issue? Halfway, or he takes them to the grandmother house in Augusta. The hell's in Augusta? It must be a town. And him and her grandmother ride together to take the boys to SC to meet up with her. Well, during the whole transaction, I'm never allowed to be nowhere around. I always ask him why he never let me ride with him to drop the boys off. I mean, after all, they do live with us, and I'm taking care of them. His answer is always the same. I told you, she's messy as fuck. And I don't want you around that all. Well, that's not a bad thing. I'm confused. I don't know what to think about the situation. I think you might be looking into a bit too much into it. If they're not getting along, if they were getting along, then maybe you'd have. I think I know where your mind's going. I don't think you have reason to be concerned on this one. If they can't stand each other, The exchanging of the children shouldn't matter. It is weird, right? I'd be like, what the fuck? And you should voice it. You should know I'm not comfortable with this. Why am I not? You're in the relationship with them, right? It is, and you're helping raise the kids. I'd put your foot down and basically say, you know what? No, this time I'm coming. She needs to accept. She needs to accept that you're in his life. I mean, I wouldn't go thinking, oh my god, if you're thinking he's cheating or anything like that. No, I wouldn't think shit like that. Don't go. No. I don't get that vibe from this question. I think he is probably thinking somewhere along that. The getting in the grandmother's car, his ex's mother's car, that to me is weird. It's weird. Not suspicious, it's weird. I mean, does he not have his own car? I'm not judging. I'm not trying to be judgy on it like that, but it's weird. I mean, why doesn't she come and pick him up as well? Fuck, it's 2021. This is fucking... And he has the kids. So he has the rights over the kids. Fuck, yeah. I'd be saying that make her come get them themselves. Or get the grandmother to come all the way, not fucking halfway. You want the kids, come and get the kids. Or bring them the fuck back. There's being nice and then there's being a doormat. Don't be a doormat. Don't be a doormat. And if you want to go with them, go with them. Don't ask. Don't fucking ask. No, I want to spend some time with my guy, blah, blah, blah. You're getting married. You just need to be kind of on the same page. Stop being a doormat. Yeah. Stop being a doormat. Anyway, question number 6. From Justin. Do you think after 12 years of marriage, a person can just get over somebody so quickly? Like within 6 months? Have no feelings whatsoever. 5 children are a part of this marriage. Looking for... Hey, how's it going? With this question... Yeah. 6 months... It also depends on what caused the relationship to break up. Was it like a mutual thing? Oh, we just don't love each other anymore. I mean, what broke up the relationship? Did you cheat on her? Yes, 6 months could be plenty of time to get over somebody. I've gotten over somebody. I still love my exes. Would I do anything to be with them? Fuck no. Would I wish harm on them? No. Would I ever be with them again? Fuck no. Did I get over them pretty quick? Some of them, yeah, some of them took, but I wouldn't say it took longer than 6 months to get over them. Do I think that she doesn't have feelings for you? She probably does. People don't admit they've got feelings for their exes. They don't even want to admit them to themselves. At least not right away. But I mean, at the same time, it's the ex. Why are you caring? I mean, clearly you haven't gotten over, and I feel bad for you. I'm sorry that you are still having feelings. But, you know what? Move on. Find somebody else. Fuck. She's going to move on. She's going to get over you. Blah, blah, blah. The children are not part of them. I mean, they're part of it because they're your kids, they're her kids, blah, blah, blah. But they're not part of your relationship or lack thereof. Right? The marriage is over. It sucks, and I'm not trying to sound cold, but the marriage is over. For whatever reason, it ended. I mean, is there a possibility to get back together? I wouldn't advise it. It's broken up for a reason. Whatever the hell that reason is. Yeah, you ain't just chatting, right? If you wanted more, you're in the wrong group. Just saying. Anyway. Okay, we'll move on to question number 7. From Stephanie. Question 7 from Stephanie. I could tell my boyfriend anything with no hesitation except for telling him that I'm going to Florida. Can you search on Google for me? You've got a computer? That sounds weird. No. I'm going to Florida at the end of next month. I feel like it would hurt his feelings because he always wanted to go. It's going to be a girls trip. My mom, my sister, my niece, and I. A lot of people, there's different types of people when it comes to stuff like this. I'm definitely similar to you, right? When I've been with somebody in a serious relationship, if it's just whatever, like, it doesn't matter. But when I'm in a serious relationship, even food. If I order pizza for myself, I feel guilty that my partner's not having any, right? That guilt, where it comes from, I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that. I don't know where that actual feeling comes from. We put our minds into the other person's shoes and how it would feel if that happened to us. It would suck. So you know clearly that's what you're feeling. It would suck if you wanted to do something and he did it without you. It would suck, right? But at the same time, you can't let that stop you from having fun, right? From enjoying your life. It's taken me a bit to be able to do exactly that. Like, I'll be at work, fucking miles and miles away from my wife, and I'm not gonna starve myself just for the fact that she can't have it because of guilt. Because that guilt is nothing. Yeah, you keep typing that no. Answer is no. If you want to search for it, go search for it yourself. You've got a computer. How do I know you got a computer? Well, you're talking to me. It's not that difficult. What was I saying? Yeah, I wouldn't feel guilty on this. Maybe make a date. Say, you know what? I'm doing this with my sister. I'm doing this. We'll go together on a different time. Make a date. Make a plan. This time next year, we'll go together. Just you and me. Just blah, blah, blah. Right? Yeah. Just make plans. But don't feel guilty for going with your mom and your sister and all that. Jesus. Anyway, that was question number 7. That was your last one. Okay. Question number 8. From Jessica. Every time, why isn't it popped up? There we go. Every time he goes out, at some point he stops answering my phone calls and texts. What the fuck is this about? Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and go, you're young. And this happens a lot, and I don't know why. Both male and female do this. They never stop to think, maybe the person's busy. I'm a truck driver, right? So I'm on the road and I can't text and drive. So if somebody phones me up or texts me, I'm not going to be able to respond. And I've got lots of people who go, why didn't you talk? Because I was busy. That should be your first thought. Is the person busy? Maybe I'll wait, find out, talk to them. If they haven't talked to you, say, if it's like right away, every time he goes out. So he goes out. And he's not responding right then and there. Because did he go out for nothing? If he went out for a reason, he's gone somewhere. He's going to do something. So he is busy. He or she is busy. Wait till they get back. Wait till they respond. And then ask him, hey, how come you weren't responding? I was messaging you. At the same time, maybe text like right away. Oh, they've left. You were just talking to them. You're going to come across a little creepy. A little possessive. Like, oh my God, you've stepped out the door. Are you okay? Bring it down. Chill. And then ask him when he gets back. If you're thinking like, maybe he's cheating. He's busy. Unless you actually got some actual proof of him cheating, don't jump to that conclusion. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to lose him. Same as guys. Don't do that the minute the girl leaves or whatever. Don't automatically jump to the conclusion that the person that you're with is automatically cheating unless you have proof. Not just suspicion. Not, oh, you know what? I'm suspicious. I think the person's cheating on me. And then you go to the person, what the fuck are you doing? I'm making myself a fucking sandwich. What the fuck does it look like? Right? Don't jump to that conclusion. Otherwise you're gonna make it worse. Not just for them, but for yourself. Not because you're gonna drive yourself nuts. Because every time something goes on, you're gonna be thinking, oh, the cheating, oh, the cheating, oh, the cheating. Yeah. Oh, okay. Question. Alright, from Trent. So why would my ex be adding my family members and the girls who like my photos on social media after we broke up? Why would my ex be adding my family members and girls who I've liked? Who like my phone? We broke up because of her jealousy issues. To the person I was just talking to previously? Listen to this one. I was loyal the whole time. Just... Okay. So, this is the thing I'm talking about. She got suspicious and she's freaking out. It builds up. It builds up and builds up and builds up, and you're psyching yourself up in a lot of shit. Don't just automatically assume shit. And she's gotten herself into a tizzy that she's suspicious of everything. She's become obsessed. It's no longer just love. It's become a fucking obsession. That's not healthy. That is dangerous. This person is now stalking. This person is stalking you. You need to be very, 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 very careful on this, because right now it is already at a dangerous level. It can get worse. It can still get a lot worse. Right now she's just following you. She's not following you. She's following your family members. She's following people who are liking your pictures. That's stalker behavior. Be careful on this. Be very careful. You might even need to contact the police. I would definitely send her a message saying, please stop doing this. You need to stop doing this. I consider this stalking, and it needs to stop. Is that broken up? Which means there's no cheating. Right now you could date anybody you wanted. Completely fine. But be careful. Because she's obsessed. This is an obsession now. This is not just a love interest. You've now become an obsession. That's fucking scary. That is freakishly scary. Alright. So we'll move on to the next one. Because, yeah, that's just... Right. Question 10. That one. And there we go. From David. Hi. I'm in need of help. I have a problem with my girlfriend. Sorry to hear that. I'm dating her, and at the same time her sister. What the fuck? I gotta read this again. Yeah, you're gonna have a problem. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. I have a problem with my girlfriend. I'm dating her, and the same time her sister that they are related. I do not know. And when she came to realize that I'm dating her sister, oh, yeah, you have a problem. What? And then she decided to come and tell that if we are going to continue with his sister, then she will not come to me again. Am I reading this right? She will not come to me. She says that I must live one of them, and I love them all. I don't want to live all of them. Please help. What should I do? Am I reading this right? Yeah. Okay, what should you do? Well, they're not, okay. I'm all about, I'm okay with open relationships. I've got no issue with them at all. Don't know about these sisters. If they were totally, both of them were totally okay with it, I'd say, fuck, go for it. Enjoy. However, one of them, clearly, your girlfriend, doesn't like this at all. Which, for the most part, is understandable. It's not weird for her to not be okay with you dating her sister. What the fuck's happening to this planet? What is happening to the people? This is some fucking Jerry Springer shit right here. I was literally waiting at the end for tell me what one of them is pregnant or both of them. Fuck, you might want to check into that. Yeah, I can't really give you an answer on what to do. You need to talk to both of them. You need to kind of decide. You say, you know what? Tell them. I like you both. And I don't really want to just do one, like be with just one. I want to be with both of you. If they're both not okay with it, you might need to walk away. That might be really it. Or you might need to choose one of them. That's really your only options. But you need to talk to them about it. Now talk to me. Yeah, that's really it. I'm not going to choose for you. You need to talk to them. Tell them what you want. If they're not okay with it, you either have to choose or walk away. That is literally your options. Anyway, I'm going to move on to question number 11. And hey, maybe I'll see you on Jerry Springer. Fuck. Fucking people. Alright, question number 11. Something short and sweet. Please help me to move on. His wedding is tomorrow, and I can't still stop thinking about him. Okay. So I'm assuming from this question, your ex is getting married to another person, and you want them back or something like that, and you want something. I can't change the way your brain is thinking. This has kind of happened to me on the reverse. Two of my exes, who were very, very close friends at the time, they came to my wedding. I've actually got pictures of them at the wedding, and I didn't know. They were like close friends afterwards. The relationships didn't end bad, but yeah. There's pictures of them in the wedding. As my wife and I were saying our vows, one of them's like this, oh my god, freaking out. And the other just sending daggers. It happens. Sometimes the relationship doesn't end properly. It doesn't sound like you got closure. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you didn't get closure with your ex. If you're at the wedding, like if you're close with them, you're still friends, maybe you could ask them, say, you know what, I'm not trying to stir up anything, but I need to get some kind of closure. No, because you could end up pissing off the wife. If you want to keep this as keep them as a friend, you need to try to find a way to come to terms with this yourself. I'm not going to advise you talking to them because unfortunately it's a little too late. You should have gotten closer earlier. Yeah. Oh, right. Question number 12. I need to get some new music for the fucking background because this is just it's gotten so repetitive and so used to. That's gonna be something I'm gonna do for my 12-hour stream. For the anniversary stream, I'm gonna try to find new music for this as well. Alright, question 12. Bum, bum, bum. And final question from Stephen. Is it pronounced Stephen? Stephen is V. This is Stephen. Whatever. You. Would you consider it somewhat psychotic? This is already looking to be like a great question. If your girlfriend got mad at you, I would think so. For not calling her all evening because you were spending time with your cousin and your brother who you haven't seen in months, and you just talked to your girlfriend on the phone early that afternoon. Not psychotic. No, I wouldn't say psychotic. I think that's a bit strong. Possessive, controlling. She's scared of something. She might be scared that you are seeing somebody else. But there's nothing wrong with reassuring her. Maybe just give her a quick, maybe when you something like this, it doesn't hurt, just like send a quick text message or give her a quick phone call. Hey, I'm just hanging out with my family who I haven't seen in forever. The other option that you could have done, I'm not pinning it on you, okay? She needs to learn to chill out a bit. But from your side of things, why didn't you invite? You haven't. You've just said, spend time with my cousin, who I haven't seen in months. Is she not allowed to meet your family? Is she not allowed to meet your cousin and your brother? I mean, I understand if you're just having guys' time, right? Whatever. But maybe let them meet so that it eases her mind a bit that it's really that. Over time, at the beginning of a relationship, you're learning all kinds of things about each other. Getting to know each other's and trust each other. And while she might trust you, there'll be fears. I mean, I don't know what a past relationship was. Maybe she's been hurt a lot. Maybe she's been cheated a lot. It's not that she is suspicious of you per se. She's suspicious of her own fear, of her own pattern, of what's happened in the past. And while you might have no intention of doing anything bad, it doesn't hurt to just ease her mind a bit. There's things you could do. No, I don't consider what she's done as psychotic. Controlling, yes. Possessive, yes. But definitely scared. So if you care about her and you want this relationship to go somewhere, just give us a little bit of reassurance. It doesn't hurt. It just takes a couple of minutes. Anyway, that, as they say, is that. Got through all 12 questions. And in less than an hour. But thank you for watching. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are. And hopefully I'll see you all guys later. Ciao.